How are you, man? Woo! You know, brother feeling good tonight, man. Some wonderful artists here tonight. And coming up behind Tropical Rain, man. Wow. Woo! You know, it's kind of hard even living with a woman like that. Y'all don't know, she's my wife, man. That is my wife. Rain. You know, in the morning, like, can I get some breakfast? Be like, the revolution will be politicized. Some breakfast, that's all. We drove like 15 hours straight to get here, man. We left like 6 in the morning, man. We love you, man. Really, we love you. This is just like a home for us. I brought my man, a poet without apology, out to him like, you got to see, this is the place to be. These people are wonderful. It's a wonderful environment. You're going to feel right at home. And you made him feel right at home. I got to thank you for that. That was wonderful. Thank you for that. His first exposure to you, man. Beautiful. I got beat up as soon as I got here, though. They was like, Max, you going to do hip-hop? Yeah. See? I hadn't planned on doing that, but then like 5 people like, Max, you gonna do hip-hop, right? Have you guys ever heard of what happened to hip-hop? Yeah! You, okay, for those that have not heard of it, I'm gonna start it out with that, just for my family who said you gotta do it.
Yes, thank you. Yeah!
I wanna test your hip-hop education. We got any hip-hop fans here? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna test you now, okay? I'm gonna say a line, and you follow it up with the line that comes after it. It's gonna be real easy, okay? Y'all gotta have to give me a break on this one, all right? Mary, Mary,
why you bugging?
See what happened to hip-hop? She was an all-American girl born in an NYC borough, and she was thorough. Her granddad was a Panther and a poet. Great-grandpa was a Southern Baptist minister. Don't even act like you don't know it. Her mama was the real Roxanne, a fine MC light-skinned chick with a little salt in her walk and pepper in her talk. It's like I told you, she was both a sister soldier and a Queen Latifah who put the U and I back in
U-N-I-T-Y.
Lady hip-hop has been looking really whack. She been bitching and complaining about her neck and her back. She was such a foxy brown mama in her hey y'all day, but now she works for a PIMP named Jay, and she'll go all the way for a 50-cent lay. There's nothing left living but a lovely lady lump. She's crunked up on Bacardi at a Sean John and P. Diddy pity party. I remember when she had me all crisscrossed that made me wanna jump, see? Her daddy was a microphone fiend from the South Bronx, South Bronx. And back in the day when he was young, they called him Slick Rick the Ruler. He was the resident president of the special ed class. The girls thought he was Doug, he for Rex. He wore Adidas and Kangos and t-shirts made out of mesh, 4-finger rings and 5-pound chains. He was a flashy grandmaster who still cut faster than any gnome. Stone to the bone, unleashed, unlaced, and carried a Big Daddy cane. Hip-hop's hood was like a jungle. Sometimes it made me wonder how she kept from going under. Yet I'll bet that's BET, that if you took a quick walk with me across Queens Bridge, you find hip-hop up in Mr. Magic's cribs. She be getting high on some Curtis Blow with a couple of fat boys blaze. Talking about those old school days. She was most deaf, raised to grace the stage. She had flavor, She was bejeweled in onyx and ice-teed out with a big necklace made out of a clock. She was a dime piece with a timepiece. So deaf, she could make the whole planet rock. Her immortal technique was unique. It was like her De La Soul had been born brand Nubian, and she was truly in a league of her own. But behind those eyes, gangstars roamed. Niggas with attitude and an aptitude to only have money love. And if only love could have saved her, we would have made her the queen need of our soul because she made us feel whole. Now, I didn't know what the goals were, but damn it, Jay, you should have told her that eventually she'd be seen as a BBD, STD, poison. And all the boys in the hood couldn't save her when she went chasing waterfalls and all the false ballers corped her, raped her. A cash money crew who would do anything for $1 a dream, for them it was all about the Benjamins, what? The cream. And I agree that it seems she's a slim, shady lady lately and maybe doing more harm than good these days. But we all hope and we all pray that she'll come back to life, back to reality, back to the here and now again, and won't be a nigga for life. What happened to hip-hop?